Hello, welcome to my channel. This is a general reading for Aries Sun Moon Rising for the month of November. If it resonates with you, please keep watching. If it doesn't, you can book yourself a personal reading. The information is in the description box below. Please don't forget my readings are general, so if they're not resonating, please don't try to fit in unnecessarily. In this reading, we are going to check your current energy. We are going to dive deep into the emotions of your person, and then we are going to find out the outcome for you and your person for the month of November. Let me see what's up with my beautiful Aries for the month of November. Please tell me what's up with my beautiful Aries for the month of November. Please tell me what's up with my beautiful Aries for the month of November. Please tell me what's up with my beautiful Aries for the month of November. Please tell me what's up with my. Please tell me what's up with my beautiful Aries. Aries, I do see some of you could be going through massive mental. What I'm reading out of this is that your outer circumstances could be requiring a massive change that your mental ability is not able to adapt to. So, I mean, to put it simply, that there are a few changes that you're required to make to be able to live an emotionally fulfilled, happy life with the person that you're with, or the person that you want to be with, or there is some love interest coming in. Probably somebody that requires more commitment, maybe somebody that requires more of your time and energy, maybe somebody who's more demanding. So as much as you feel that you're ready to be in a more committed relationship, I do see that there is some sort of mental resistance. I do see that there are certain changes that you're supposed to make in the way you behave within the construct of a relationship, and your mind is resisting to that change. I want to clarify, why is the tower in reverse? Can you please clarify the tower in reverse? Can you please clarify the tower in reverse? Please Aries, for some of you, what I'm sensing is that for the longest time, you guys have been quite unconventional as far as relationships are concerned. You guys have been, quite stuck in your patterns. Like, for some of you, this could be, not wanting to commit to one particular person. For others of you, it could be massive trust issues. But I do see that for others of you, this could be an escapist attitude, wherein, every time there is an issue going on, you tend to just escape it instead of resolving it. So I do see that, all of these patterns that you've been carrying for the longest time, the time has come now to really release all of these patterns. And more than anything, more than circumstantial, this is a very spiritual sort of a calling, because the kind of equation that you're in right now, or maybe the kind of equation that you're going to get into with the person that you're dealing with right now, this has come into your life for some sort of growth. I clearly see that there is some sort of evolution, there's some sort of emotional growth that's clearly happening. But for that growth to occur, you will have to go through, certain turmoils. You will have to go through like a lot of hard work. It may seem like a burden to you. For somebody who has always escaped tough conversations, having like a tough one is going to be a task. For somebody who's never been into like committed equation where you have to consistently, be connected with your partner. So for somebody who's not been in that equation, that's going to be a task. So I do see that. For a lot of you, this is an inner calling. There is a massive transformation. There's a massive switch coming in, and as much as at this point of time your mind is resisting that change because it is used to certain patterns. I do see that your inner self is very much ready to take that plunge. So at some point in the month of November, this is the Scorpio season, this is the season of transformation, this is the season of really peeling off all that doesn't serve and, growing into a new person, evolving into a new human being altogether. So I do see that the month of November for you guys, or maybe this process has already, started, wherein you are going to be taking these layers off, wherein you are going to be taking these layers off because your inner self is ready, and at some point in the month of November, your mind and your inner self is going to align. That's what I see coming, because you're going to realize that the person that you're dealing with, or the person that you're already with, this is the message that I'm getting for both Aries singles and Aries who are in a relationship. At some point in time, you are going to hit that realization that it's really important for you to really bring about these changes in your personality and your emotional habits, so that you can really preserve like a good relationship. So that's what I see for you guys. I'm going to dive deep into the emotions of the person that you guys are dealing with. Aries, if this reading is resonating with you, please hit the subscribe button, and I'm diving deeper in the emotions of the person that you guys are dealing with. Please dive deep into the emotion of the person my Aries Sun Moon Rising are dealing with. Please dive deep into the emotion of the person my Aries Sun Moon Rising are dealing with. Please dive deep into the emotions. One more card. Please give me one more card. Deep into the emotions of the person Aries. Give me one more card, please. Okay, Aries, for some of you, I'm getting a message that the person that you guys were dealing with, maybe this person took like a little break from you. Maybe this person really, stopped being with you, which led you to think about your patterns, to think about your habits, to reconsider if your ways have been right. Because there have been certain suitors in the past that really walked away from you, not because they didn't like you, but because they liked you and you couldn't really cope up with it. So maybe when this person also walked off, you sort of realize that you're supposed to like probably think more and act right, and maybe act in a certain fashion to preserve the right kind of people. For some of you, I'm getting another message that you hit a realization that you are supposed to change yourself when what you did to other people came back to in the normal world we call it karma. So when the tables turned and when it all came back full circle, there were certain things that you did to people and you did not realize it, that they were wrong, but when they came back to you, you realize that it certainly makes the person feel horrible. So when you hit that realization, some of you really started working on yourself, and some of you really started improving, because you never want to face this kind of emotional turmoil again. So I do see that happening. So the person that you guys were dealing with, not very intentionally, but I do see that if they walked away from you, so this sort of really came out as a lesson. For some of you Aries, I do see that there is the person who walked away is going to come back. For some of you, I do see that this person only claimed distance from you because they just sort of felt that you're not the right kind of person that they're looking for. Or maybe you cannot cater to their emotional needs. You cannot really provide the kind of security that they were looking for. So I do see that for a brief interlude, they had escaped the situation without giving you any valid explanations. And that sort of came as a lesson to you, and they just sort of escaped. But I do see that they only escaped, or even if they ghosted you, or they just like did not give you any valid justification, I do see that this person all this while was just thinking massively, discussing it with their people. And maybe some of you are already married to this person. Maybe some of you, you already had established like a substantial relationship with this person. So I do see that this person is going to make a comeback in your life for some of you. I'm just clearly over and over again hearing this one message that, at some point in time, this person was getting drained with your behavior. This person was not really able to embrace and accept all that you are, and maybe they were really finding you toxic for their own fragile heart. But I do see that after enough thought, or maybe some of you must have reached out to this person, or some of you must have just conveyed this to them very energetically. Like, not always the messages have to go through, like, via an application. We live, eventually this world is full of we live in an energetic space, and sometimes we do end up conveying messages to people on a very subconscious level. So I do see something on those lines also happening, wherein you really really sort of wished that this person, if this person comes back again, I'm never going to let them go, and I'm going to make all the changes that are required to really be with this person. So I do see that the one who got away is making a comeback, guys. I do see that this person is coming back better, this person is coming back stronger, and this person is somewhere or the other coming with a strong sense of faith that this time around things will work. They have to. So I do see that happening in your person's emotions, guys. You could be dealing with water sign, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be an air sign, could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, could be any sign as far as elements go. If this reading is resonating with you guys, please hit on the subscribe button, and I will find out the outcome for you and your person for the month of November. If this reading is resonating with you, please hit on the subscribe button, and I am finding out the outcome. Please give me please give me the Okay, Aries, see, I can clearly see that there is a massive transformation, forward movement, celebration, passion, evolution, things turning out in your favor. I see all of that coming in. All of that is coming in for you guys in the month of November. As far as you and your person are concerned, okay, Aries, let me just break it down to you guys that these things are only coming to you because you first of all expressed your intent to the universe that you're ready to attract all of that, and that you're ready to receive it. I mean, I'm not talking about the whole law of attraction. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that you guys had genuinely, sometimes people just end up confusing law. I don't really abide by the whole law of attraction phenomena, because I just sort of feel that sometimes people end up confusing law of attraction as to be like an activity where you can just like sit and attract things and you have to do nothing about it. No, that's not the case. I just totally believe that humans receive what they receive when they work for it and when they're ready to receive it. So I do see that you guys have clearly expressed like an intent in the universe to start receiving what you want to receive, and also at the same time you also acted upon it. Like you really made those changes in your thought process, in the ways you act, in the kind of relational skills that are required to really sustain a great relationship. So I do see that since you guys have been doing the inner work for a while, you all are ready for that kind of change. That change is going to come in. As far as you and your partner are concerned, both of you are moving towards each other very clearly. You guys are moving towards each other. You know, the person that you guys are dealing with is showing your back on other people. You are moving towards them. So I clearly see that, you know, both of you guys are really moving towards each other, but the speed is going to be a little slow. I do not see that you guys are going to rush into each other this time, because your person has learned their lessons and you have learned yours, and you have realized the crux of it, that you know, you want to probably enjoy the journey. You have realized that it's about the journey. You want to enjoy and cherish every step of it. You don't want to rush into it. You are not looking to arrive at a destination, but you just want to enjoy each and every bit of this journey with your person. I do see that, you know, there's massive beautiful change coming in. I do see that some of you will end up, you know, some of you will really end up together with this person. I do see that both of you are going to really celebrate togetherness, and not in like a grand celebration way, but I do see that every moment is going to feel like really amazing from this point onwards. I do see that, you know, you are coming back. You're coming back with a bang, with all the relationship skills required, with all the great skills required, and your person is coming back healed. Your person is coming back open to receive love. What a wonderful reading, guys. My heart is full. I do see that there's a lot of spiritual evolution occurring within you. I do see that evolution, that change that you have brought within yourself is clearly taking you to higher places, to better places, even career-wise. Even, you know, even if you guys were really for the longest time waiting for an opportunity to come, or, you know, waiting for some passion of yours to really grow, I do see this is the time, Aries. November is your month. Please make it count, guys. I hope it resonated. Please let me know in the comment section, and I will see you guys next week.